This is SBS East.
On the Anambra State government, the $2.5 billion for youth development. Journalists urged to champion issues promoting welfare of women and children. Doctors asked federal government to also provide psychiatric care for citizens. Former U.S. President Trump sued for crime committed 27 years ago. In detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround on the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core values. Let's give him maximum support for the tax ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Chidima Orangwa. Anambra State government has budgeted a total of the sum of $2.5 billion for youth development. The state community, tourism and entertainment, John Velvers, during the first edition of Anambra Entertainers Meet and Interactive Session held in Oka. Correspondent Queen Anibogo reports.
Events at dancers, models, comedians, musicians, filmmakers, high influencers, political appointees, among others. Mr. Onyinji disclosed that the essence of the event was to engage the youth and the potentials of youth to give them the needed support. While saying that the economy belongs to the youth, Mr. Onyinji explained that Soludo has great for tourism and entertainment. Listed various projects the government is into aimed at making Anambra State conducive for entertainment and tourism sector.
Our economy belongs to youth. So we need to change the status quo and get involved in shaping the economy to suit us, to ensure that we take you along in governance, because you are also moderators of the economy.
In his remark, the Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Honorable Uchenna Okafo, told the participants of the commitment of government to tackling insecurity in the state. He also noted that the government is there to promote talents and mentioned the leisure park that will be built as well as film village as part of what the government is doing to promote film industry in the state.
We know it is not, all of you believe that the present administration has done considerably well in making sure that the insecurity in the state is being dealt with a certain minimum. Everything possible to make sure that entertainment and leisure business is being promoted at its peak in the state.
In his comments, the representative of Commissioner of Youth Development, Barrister So Arinze, asked the youth to key into the programs and policies of Anambra State government, reminding them One Youth Two Skills program aimed at making Anambra youth self-reliant.
So what we need is people that content, people creating. The ministry is to partner with you. Content, and that's what solution is about.
Earlier in his speech, the lead planner of the event, Mr. Chukwuemeka Neme, said that the event aimed at entertainment industry in the States. The day and sustaining the entertainment industry in Anambra State. The managing director of the ABS, Sir Chido and Mr. Marcel Manafa among the dignitaries of the occasion, which featured creative performances at intervals. Queen Iborg News.
Stakeholders at Meltizonal Media examination of people in the cluster survey have urged journalists to champion issues promoting the welfare of women and children in the society. The dialogue organized journalists from South, East, South and North Central by Broadcasting Corporation of Abia State, BCA, in collaboration with UNICEF in Port Harcourt, River State. In her presentation, a UNICEF communication officer, Dr. Ijomo Noha Ogwe, said promoting such issues in their reporting will help tackle some of their health challenges. Dr. Onoha Ogwe explained that the dialogue was organized to galvanize media practitioners' interactions as well as build synergy with the government and persons in vantage positions to take favorable action for the well-being of children. Also speaking, UNICEF Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation Officer, Mrs. Maureen Zubi Okolo, who spoke on the availability of child health in the state, disclosed 60% of Nigerian children are now registered at birth, expressed the child percent to 30%. Mrs. Zubi Okolo called on to intensify campaign against female circumcision, maltreatment of widows and child trafficking to build a more progressive society. In his contribution, Dr. F. Nwachukwu of University of Port Harcourt Communication Department, who made a presentation on 2021 survey, explained that health survey was developed by UNICEF to assist the country build more comprehensive database, survey, and guide government in disease policy. Dr. Nwachukwu warned children that government involvement in commitment and welfare of children and women to embrace exclusive breastfeeding, noting that exclusive breastfeeding is practiced more in Benue State than other states in the country. Member UNICEF Media Franca Manke participated in the dialogue with a resolution line of action. Anambra State Road Maintenance AMA has so far intervened on over 20 across the state. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of AMA, Engineer Obinna Ndoka, with West Correspondent Ngozi Obinna in his office in Oka, Herod.
According to Engineer Ndoka, the edict that set them up stipulates that they should close 0 potholes in roads across the state, and they with Governor Soto's mandate to make all roads motorable. Moved into major roads across the state, doing palliative work on of the roads. He listed some of the Works Road by K Street, Obalemba Junction by Ekoka, Amansi Old Road, Inland Axis Road, Hospital Axis, Limp Road Mbo, and many others. In the cause of road failure, Engineer Ndoka said that water and asphalt are life enemies, adding that water various layers of the asphalt and destroys them. He called on Anambra to help AMA, Anambra State Government, maintain quality roads by shunning indiscriminate dumping of refuse inside the drains.
Ministry of Works and AMA, through the directives of Mr. to carry out palliative work and make the area accessible for tourists. Also carried out palliative works at Bournemouth, precisely between or around Inland Doors section. Now, it's almost as if a new completed road.
Engineer Ndoka advised sending water directly to the borehole, provide of contained excess water flow tarred roads, citing example with roads that failed due to flow of water directly from taps. He assured that more roads will receive attention from AMA, directed by the governor, whom he said has provided everything they needed to achieve the set goals.
Also advised the Anambra to stop construction of structures along water and drainages. The things that cause erosions and eroding roadway. So if we do all this, assurance is properly maintained and will last longer.
In Oka, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
As the 2023 general elections draw closer, youth have been urged to shun electoral violence but take the path of peace, unity and champion things that will bring development to Nigeria. National Chairman Christian Association of Nigeria Youth Wing, Yowekan, Ambassador Chukwu Enwerem Peter during the leadership retreat of the Anambra State chapter of the organization held in Oka, which will completes the story.
Ambassador Enwerem, who said that no to violence, not buying, and that they want the best for the country. He said the organization has plethora of activities lined up for Nigerian youth and charged you to get voters card and vote into. Ambassador Enwerem also appreciated Secretary of the country for their fight against insurgency and to them more.
has said that we don't want violence again. We don't want to be involved in malpractice. We don't want to take your money. We don't want you. We want the best for our country. We want the best for Nigeria. We want the best for our children. We don't allow to be used for electioneering campaign. We are saying no to that as well. Do not use the pulpit for campaigns. Allow the will of God to be done.
In his comments, the Anambra State Chairman of the organization, Honorable Nwabueze Nwokoye, disclosed that the leadership retreat with 2023 election in view is aimed at encouraging and mobilizing the youth to be part of the election. Speaking on the theme of the event, I would do a new thing, Honorable Nwokoye said it is a point of fact that do a new thing in Nigeria, the voting pattern will change. People will no longer vote because they receive monetary inducements, but vote according to conscience.
And the theme of our program says, I will do a new thing, taken from Isaiah 43, 18 and 19. The reason for that theme is that carefully we understand as a church, God wants to do a new thing in Nigeria. And that new thing in Nigeria is that the voting pattern we are crossing over will change. When people no longer vote because they collected Naira 2000, but get a conscience and sell their mandates until these 4 years.
For the chairman, Nigerian Youth Council of Nigeria, Anambra State Chapter, Emeka Obi, youths should be prepared for leadership positions in Nigeria and commended we can for their support role in Anambra State. Highlights of the retreat were lecture, interactive session, prayers, among others. Queen Anibogo, ABS News.
In a bid to ensure a memorable Yuletide, traders and transporters in Awka South local government area have been warned to use their approved powers to reduce traffic gridlock. The Transportation Committee Chairman for Awka South Esu area, Mr. Thank-God Anago, gave the warning during an interview with ES at the council headquarters. Chibuzo DK has the rest of the story.
Mr. Anago, council area before now instituted a task force geared towards controlling wrong parking, trading on unapproved areas and waterways that caused congestion of the roads and debased the aesthetics nature of the city. The Awka South boss noted that the council area has equally mobilized sanitation committee headed by its councillors to ensure that the policies and programs of the present administration are executed in the local government, asking community stakeholders by communities, stages outside.
Because we want to heal it, Mr. God, you have to follow suit. That is told us. So we want to do same that is doing at this level, at this AG. If every AG conducts herself like this, they will have that overall clean environment.
Contributing, the head of enforcement in the council, Prince Ike Chukwundigwe, said that the council will increase its routine decongestion campaign against indiscriminate dumping of refuse, as well as discouraging traders from trading on the roadsides, as according to live Prince Ndigwe, the council collaboration market and transport leaders to ensure that they sustain recorded. One, the force will make it tempo the state government achieve its goals.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. So if that place, the areas are clean, those that are on the way, selling on the way, are chased. You will see motor will come freely, pass something and go.
Some road users, including Mr. Chi Beokwe and Mrs. Virginia Okeke, applauded the state government for its intervention, especially the popular economy, which before was impassable in Awka. Chibuzo Bidiki, BS News.
The news tonight is asked to provide care for citizens. Former President pursued Committee 7 years. Here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the tax ahead. News returns after this timeout. Please, once again.
A peak protein fast gets me to a great day. How do I know? Because my daddy goes through his work learning new absolutely because all day the peak.
Start your day with a Pig Protect breakfast. Pig. Reach for your pig.
Protein breakfast gets you up to a great day. How do I know? Because my daddy goes to feeling good, always with a smile. Mom is always confidence. It's always for me. New things become absolute fun because all every day peak goes on.
Start your day with a Pig breakfast. Reach.
You're welcome to the news. Assistant Association Psychiatrist Professor Taiwo Binto said the country currently has a ratio of one qualified psychiatric doctor to about 1 million Nigerians. He made the worrisome disclosure in Enugu at the 53rd Annual General and Scientific Meeting of all psychiatric doctors in Nigeria holding at Neuropsychiatric Hospital. The 4-day meeting, which started in November 23, is the insecure displacement, mental health, psychological implications. On the theme, Dr. is with University Teaching Hospital noted that those that were entangled within the current insecurity and forced displacement had continued to face psychological and psychiatric trauma and disorders. He noted that government and other organizations providing succor should not only provide food and shelter items, but also psychological care. In the theme, we should ensure they recover from the scenes, witness, or their personal losses. Writer E. Jean Carroll has sued Donald Trump in the U.S. state of New York for allegedly raping in the 1990s. Carroll, aged 78, is among the first to sue under the Adult Survivors Act, which came into effect Thursday. The state law allows a one-year period for victims to file a sexual assault lawsuit in New York over claims otherwise exceed statute limitation. The former president had the allegation. Ms. Carroll took place in New York luxury apartment dressing room 27 years ago. Announced Iran has arrested a member of his football team over his criticism of the government. The Tehran authorities have been grappling with nationwide protests for several months that now casted its participation at the World Cup. Verio Gaffaro was arrested for insulting the national football team and propagandizing against the government. Agencies report Gaffaro, who was chosen to go to the World Cup, spoken critic of authorities throughout his career. He objected to a long-standing ban on women spectators at men's football matches, as well as Iran's confrontational foreign policy, which has led to crippling Western sanctions. Remember that you can follow ABS from any part of the world by liking our page at ABS Television Oka. Subscribe to our YouTube page ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS TV. Also log on to our website at www.abstv.com. And now the main point again. Anambra State government has budgeted 2.5 billion naira for youth development. Been urged to try to promote it. Doctors have asked to provide psychiatric citizens. Before instance, we also told you that a former U.S. President Donald Trump sued for crime committed 27 years ago. Before we go, here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chima Orang.